A 100-pound ballerina that's been speeding for 3 days.
Just open the door and let her pirouette out in the street?
Well, these are just some of the tasks you'll be asked to perform, young Flanagan. This is the Upper East Side, the saloon capital of the world, to the big time. Are you ready for the big time, young Mr. Flanagan?
I think I can handle it.
Yes, sir. Can you handle playing Tapper for Atari 2600? What's up? This is your boy Paul Maxey coming back with a new review of Tapper. This is a game that not only is rare and expensive, which means you're kind of proud to own it. Look, mine's pretty beat up. Put out by Sega, too. It also really delivers some excellent arcade translation. And it really delivers the experience of playing the arcade game pretty well, except you don't get that tip when you at the bar that they leave. And there's different bars. There's cowboy, and so there's different, just like in the video game, there's different scenarios. You got a cowboy.
2 beers, please. Whoa, you didn't even card us, dude. Yeah, we have to remember this place.
That's right. There's a bar like in the Old West that you start off with. And then you eventually go to this football game where you're serving beers to really rowdy, college kids just throwing down and chugging. These customers just chug their beers. You serve it, and they just keep coming back for more. You just keep serving those beers, but they don't stop. They slam that beer. Even the girls, they just start slamming that beer, and you gotta serve it back. The gameplay is really good. The way you tap the joystick up and down, and serve a beer. You can only serve 2 beers at a time, but just like in the arcade, if you throw a beer too far, it goes, you throw it off the bar and break it, you lose a life. And it's a really good game. You go to some pretty crazy scenarios, like this is kind of some kind of 80s crazy bar. This game basically is a simulation of you being a bartender serving drinks to all kinds of rowdy customers. Very demanding customers they are. Yes, they are. And it has the bonus game where you, just like in the arcade, where you have to pick, and if you don't get it right, it splashes in your face. But you start getting better, and you start having fun serving your beers. You go to the farther levels, and you start kicking some ass serving those drinks. You get to become a real pro at serving these beers to these thirsty customers. You start to get a real knack for it. Because this game likes to really promote heavy drinking. And you just keep serving those beers. And eventually, you'll find yourself at one of the most famous bars of all. A space bar. Yes. And these can be some demanding customers in the space bar. They want their drinks, and they want them fast. Just make sure you do a good job serving these beers Otherwise, the customers get angry, and you'll find yourself
Free passage, Waterloo.
in a bad situation with these customers. Do not make these angry cowboys mad and be slow with your drinks, or else that happens to you. You might have to get out of there quick. Then you go off into another level and you're serving drinks in space to the likes of Luke Skywalker. Yes, Tapper's a great game for Atari, and just quick and easy controls, and you're on your way. Anyway, I'm gonna have some beer myself and enjoy this rest of the day. You gotta get Tapper, it's gonna cost you a few bucks. And see the dance move they're doing here? This move was ahead of their time. We used to do that move in the 1980s, it's called the troop. And you go like this. But the thing is, this game came out in 84 or 83, and that dance move didn't come out till 88, so Tapper was also ahead of its time. So, it's a great game all the way around. You gotta have it. But if it gets too nasty in the bar, just do this. That's how I handle unruly customers. Alright, have a good day.